Okay, and here we are about to go into chapter 3.
I mean, we could just name every country you've ever had on the show.
Do you remember the Queen?
Let's go check out Zach first.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online.
No. Are you Zach Weston?
Yes. What do you want?
You have a weird smug look on your face. The Shores hired me.
The Shores? Oh. You mean that girl who got killed? What was her name? Dorothy?
Stop lying. You've never met Dorota?
I see a lot of faces in my studio, but I'm not good with names. Wait. Dorota? I remember now.
Convenient. So you photographed Dorota?
For the August Chronicle. She won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Did she come to the studio?
No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat.
No, this guy just has a naturally suspicious face. So you know where she lived?
If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
I mean, why would I ask you not to use your sat-nav? It's in your car, isn't it? Was that the only time you met Dorota?
No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there.
Okay.
As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
Keyboard? I don't see anything from there. From that, anyway.
Nothing else?
Like what?
Just a dead girl who looks alive. That's the power of photography. It preserves us forever like butterflies under a glass.
You're one creepy dude. Did you take any other pictures of Dorota?
What do you mean?
Violet told me.
Violet needs to mind her own business.
This is
I
probably
didn't want
true.
to mention them out of respect for the dead. You've heard of boudoir photography?
I have, but let's, for information's sake, what is boudoir photography?
It's all very tasteful. Boudoir photographs are all about leading the eye and letting the imagination do the work. Most photographers mess it up. It's not supposed to resemble a Victorian whorehouse.
Who did Dorota get them for?
She didn't say. Her boyfriend, I assume. Would you like to see them?
Sure.
As you can see, it's all very artistic. Dorota was a natural. She lit up the front of the camera. Want to see the videos?
I mean, is there anything that's going to get me banned from YouTube?
That's a good one.
You're a weird guy, Zach Weston. Go ahead. They're on your phone?
Oh, not that one. This is the one.
Why are they on your phone, Zach?
Here you go.
I mean, it's all very nice and everything.
There's more.
I mean, Sure.
This is the stuff.
Okay. Why do you have them on your phone? I'm sure she didn't give you permission to keep them for yourself. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's somewhat tastefully done, I guess. Ish. That's disturbing. Why is she running away from you?
She's, how you say, acting?
A bit of role playing. Okay. You're friends with Violet?
Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well.
How well?
Violet takes it very well.
That is not what I asked.
I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
So you're sleeping with her, is what you're saying?
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
No, it was just creepy.
Yes, we have sex.
Where were you last night?
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
Okay. Take care, Zach Weston. I shall return shortly.
Hand it to you. What do you think it is?
Well, I'm not
Let's
sure
go
what
see
it
the
is,
chief.
but
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know.
He's a weird dude. Zach was taking boudoir photos of Dorota.
And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two then.
Maybe they were for Oscar?
Perhaps go and ask him about it?
Yeah. So Zach was in his studio last night, apparently.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now.
I can't blame you, to be honest. What would his motive be, however?
I think you're supposed to tell me that.
Well, I mean, you're
He was
also...
taking photos of Dorota. Maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
You're not an artist. Okay.
Team that
Let's
we've
go for now.
visited before in one of our shows.
Let's go visit
It's
good
a
old Oscar. Hello. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Do you know Zach Weston?
No? Who's that?
He took photos of Dorota.
Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her.
Yes.
Were they sleeping together?
I don't know.
You can tell me if she was. I don't care.
I honestly don't know.
I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I'd want you to tell me.
Of course. I'll probably tell you.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't.
Did Dorota show you her boudoir photos?
Who what? Boudoir photos? She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them?
Professional photos.
I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit.
So, how did your date with Bronwyn go?
How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date.
It
I was
so
doing a favour
was.
for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few minutes.
That's what she said.
Yeah, funny. Look, it's really not any of your business, Sam. That's between me and the Chief. Alright?
For now,
You remember, as always,
I'll be
can
back,
string
Oscar.
these things together.
well, you weren't far off. I'll be honest, Poe. But there are different
Right,
elements
let's go
here that
do
I'd
the
like to
rounds.
discuss.
Hello,
So,
Violet. Let's talk about Zach Weston again.
Do we really have to?
I'm afraid so. He says you're sleeping together.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say.
Vulgar boy.
But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
I mean, it's not a finger he's talking about, but... Why doesn't he act like it?
He thinks he's irresistible to women.
I don't know why I'm asking this, but sure, is he?
No.
No, I know that. Okay. Hello, little girl? Why don't you have any shoes on?
That if you stop doing everything that you do, you'd attract your...
Is that my room? No, guess not.
Because they're busy. They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
They are, and they...
Anyway, let's go visit
And they
Bronwyn.
said... And
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Got to pay for a John somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Okay.
positive thing, then you should always be receiving positive things in
I
return.
mean, I'm still going to visit Lexi. Hello, Ray. Do you know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
Really? What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Interesting. So, Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl. Ginny.
Was it a small girl with glasses and no
She
shoes?
was South African.
Oh.
I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Like being tarot readers. Tell me about the Travellers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
They come from other worlds?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know? There are many universes.
Okay.
In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in. We just get this one.
The Travellers can inhabit us.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a Traveller?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Okay. I shall leave you in your carpet slippers for now.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, quite creepy.
Okay, let's go see
Now.
lovely Lexi.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Okay.
Open at Midnight by Martin Oten, read by Lacia Finley.
Right. Let's become this guy.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Ugh. Okay.
Up shop
Let's go
across the
visit
street.
Violet.
2 young men watched. The local.
Zach,
Oh,
what are you doing?
she's quite happy to see him.
Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me? Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Are you happy Dorota's dead? Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
What, dead people?
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Oh, she's not a fan.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
Did she, though?
She didn't throw herself at me.
Don't play games with me, Zach. You know how insecure I get.
Okay, see you later, Violet.
5 times over. I suspect I survived its host.
Okay.
I spent
Guess I'm not
7
going to
weeks
get
in a
anything out of
mental
her and Lexi. Okay.
to find a way to live
Let's
with
go
the
talk to
intolerable.
Rain.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
In a corner.
I
while they
mean,
decided
I
their
can't blame
observations.
him, to be fair.
Then they sent me
Let's
back
go.
into the world
It should be fun.
with
Oh no.
tranquilizers.
Nope, no chief either.
I was very, very lucky. I
Okay,
was
so
not
no one wants to
connected
talk
with the
to
police
old
manhunt
Zach
after
boy.
The body was found.
Send Violet to Zach.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
This open at midnight. There's no point in trying to fight it, so I have to try and keep as much control as I.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity? Were you sleeping with her?
Were you sleeping with her?
Violet? Of course not. I only have eyes for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I heard.
This again. I told you, I'm not seeing anyone else. I have gorgeous women in my studio all the time, but you're special. Not because you won't take off your clothes, I'm expecting that at some point. It's just...
Okay.
You're so clever and well educated. And the icing on the cake, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever met.
Mm-hmm. Of course, Zach.
I came over last night, but
Let
you
me
weren't
just
here.
have a very hot shower.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
Himself. The footsteps.
Okay,
slow.
so he called Violet and there was no answer.
The
Interesting.
beast snarls
Ish.
and slobbers.
Let's go visit the
anticipation.
chief again. Nope, no chief.
Walk on the other side of the street, engrossed.
Oscar? No.
Cease. I sense he has slipped into the dark of a doorway.
Since I am Violet, I'll make the rounds. Okay, I'm not.
Game resumes.
Guess.
You think?
Rain? Nope, no rain.
In need of a quiet corner. Than
No
me.
one wants to talk to Violet,
Platter
apparently.
of the.
Okay.
That is good. I don't know how many the beast.
So. Oh, I can't actually be Bronwyn or Lexi. Interesting. Okay, let's send Oscar here to Zach.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
to do when the dream started. I was able to prepare, get some clothes together, do a bit of reconnaissance.
Check these two first.
It still tore my head apart when the beast came through.
No.
Defy the beast a couple of times, but I learned pretty soon that it was futile.
Okay, right. Off to visit. Let's visit the chief first, actually.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened. She tried to sleep with me.
I'm such a dick.
Well, that's strange. That's very strange. Doesn't seem like something she'd do at all. You don't even look like you make a good couple. Maybe she was onto you.
Maybe.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically you would have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yes.
Capiche?
It's language. That makes me look cool. You can go now.
No, those braces make you look cool, Chief. Anyway, let's go visit Zach. No, interesting.
Or am I just one amongst many vehicles for a single slayer? There surely must be others. Cannot believe I am unique amongst all mankind, and if
Got to be
I am,
more
then
I
why
can do
me?
in this chapter.
I've tried.
No.
Innocents have been fed to the beast, though that first time was pretty close.
Okay. Let's switch to Rain. See if we can get info.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
We'll go through the list.
The entrance to a yard, deep in shadow.
Hello, Violet.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's all my parents had when they died. We are literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
If you don't mind me asking.
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died.
Jesus.
She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly.
Oh yeah, as you do.
Today.
Can I see this chest freezer?
Good night and cool. His eyes are glazed over with large pupils.
Okay. So I still can't visit Bronwyn or
I can
Lexi.
smell his breath, sour with the stink of rotting teeth. A smackhead, I guess.
Double check.
Well.
Okay, not a lot to do in this chapter, seemingly.
Me.
Helicab.
Fuck you! Give
Visit
me
the
the
chief. Nope.
8 inches. Big enough to skewer an elephant.
Visit Oscar? Nope. Visit Zach?
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
Interesting.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over.
I'd literally rather do anything else.
Okay. No, thanks.
Don't be like that. I'm not the bad guy here, you'll see. Maybe some other time then.
Yeah, no.
The beast drinks in his life force as it spills out, greedily lapping it like a cat at pool of spilt milk.
Okay, let's guess just let the chief go around.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I toss the body away.
Unfortunately, I guess that means me messing around means Oscar hasn't actually found anything in Bronwyn's room.
Recalling.
Okay. Interesting.
Not running That draws attention.
Nope. They won't let me in.
Away from the broken heap in the shadows, a long walk to the night bus.
Visit Rain. Nope. Rain is not here.
Missing one bus. A thin drizzle mists the street
Taylor
lights.
cab.
I pull my
Go
head
talk to
closer.
Zach.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
Yes.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
As far as I know. I meet a lot of people through work. Some are more memorable than others. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me.
When was this?
A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
I'm sure you do.
Boudoir photography? Dirty pictures?
No. I do have a boudoir set though. Lots of clients like it. It's all very tasteful and above board.
I'll be looking into it.
You can sleep in it if you want. It's a proper bed.
I'd
Not
rather
sure
not.
you'll find anything you're looking for though.
Zach, you
Hopefully I'll
creepy
get a bit of
bastard. Anyway, Oscar.
Chief? Again?
Yes,
Did Dorota
again.
have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups? Do you have access to her email?
No, she didn't email much. She checked the messages on her phone. What is it you're looking for?
Anything that helps solve the murder.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, Oscar, I'll see you
Relation with
later.
extremities, and after that, well, he needed a anyway.
Okay, this is kind of a
He wondered how many times more
lacking
he would
chapter.
have to do this. It had been a good while since the last.
So I think I've been everyone. So turn to Sam. Have a quick click through, see if I missed anything, and we end with the chief, and then I guess we'll wrap up this chapter. Nope, nothing else to say.
You're the
Nope, I can't.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
What's going on? Oh, okay.
Arms wide.
I can't do anything with
Read
Bronwyn
by
and Lexi. Rain. No, you're all tapped out. Oh no. Zach's trying to hide something he said to you yesterday.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
Me.
Time Hotel on 39th Street, Queens.
Okay, I'll double check with Lexi. Nope, nothing.
One morning to find Tenzin rooting around in there. Words were spoken, fists were raised.
Hail cab.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
So clever, Poe. Anyway, keep investigating. I just want to check with the chief.
With Tenzin's white.
Okay.
Final grin.
Did that wrap up? Oscar. Nothing new.
I watched him.
Zach. Oh, Rain says you've met.
Rain. Yes, the Tower Reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush.
Did he... no. Is that... no, he's not going to tell me. Did he do a reading for you?
He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fate, detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
That's not exactly how fate is supposed to work, but carry on.
One. So this is coming from Marek.
Okay,
And
visit the chief. What do we know?
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Rain met Zach already, touting for work. Zach told Rain Dorota would be alone last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that.
Well, I know why. Okay.
You're never reaching. It's 8 o'clock and time
so,
for another
we've already been
update.
through this.
Police investigating the death of 21-year-old
So I shall
Dorota
leave it off here
Shaw
for
has
now,
said
and I
there's
will
no
catch you
evidence
guys
to
for the
connect her
next
boyfriend
chapter.
to the murder. Chief DuPont